the introduction, my name is Gadis Artamefia from class 4D. In this occasion, I will review one of the textbook that I have read. Okay, first I will provide general information. The title of the textbook is The Art of Thinking and System. This textbook was written by Steven Schachter and has 83 pages, which was published online by Publish Drive in the year 2018. So, what kind of the textbook actually is this? I can call this textbook as a reference book because it can be a research from some lessons, and there are so many discussion that can make our knowledge wider. Since there are so many discussion in this book, I will summarize with my own language, which maybe can make you easily to understand this book. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the discussion. Starting from what is system thinking? Actually, everything around us is a system. System is a combination of physical things like your body or something you can touch like your house, your clothes, your car, book, etc. And system is also an abstract things like your beliefs, your conviction, ideas, and values. Then these things interact with each other, and all of these things work together to make up the system of your life. Systems thinking is being able to examine and analyze ourselves and the things around us. It requires us to be more aware and observant of the things that impact us in both big and small ways, and then be willing us to take the necessary steps to change the obstacle in our path. So system thinking is the ability to examine ourselves and things around us with the purpose of improving the system of thinking itself. Then, what are the parts of the system? Systems are made up of three parts: elements, interconnections, and a purpose. Elements is an actor in a system. Examples of element exist in us are heart, blood, arteries, vein, etc. Then interconnection is a physical flow of blood, oxygen, and other important nutrients in the body. Then the purpose is to allow blood, oxygen, and other gases, nutrients, and hormones to flow through the body to reach all of your cells. From the three parts of the system, which is the most important? It can be said that all parts of the system are very important. Elements, interconnection, and the purpose all interact with each other, and each one plays a vital role in a system. The purpose of a system is often the least noticeable, but it definitely sets how the system will behave. Interconnection are the relationship within the system. When they are changed, the behavior of the system is also usually changed. The elements are typically the most visible part of the system, but are often the least likely to cause a significant change in the system unless changing an element impacts the purpose or interconnections as well. Each part of the system is equally important as they work hand in hand, but changing a system's purpose has the greatest impacts on the system as a whole. Thinking also has several types, namely linear thinking, event-oriented thinking, lateral thinking, and critical thinking. Linear thinking is a long-term thinking, where one always involves the relationship between cause and effect. Linear thinking tells us that there is a problem and a solution, and that there is a beginning and an end. Linear thinking can be very useful in solving certain types of the problems. Then, event-oriented thinking is a more complex thinking than a linear thinking. People who have such a model of this mind, or people who think life consists of the series of the things and not a system. For example, people who throughout live the year near water, and they can have easy access to drinking water and get fish for food, and they also make sharp arrows to make hunt better, and they unite in a groups to help keeping the situations so it will be stay safe and ensure that everyone needs have been met. Then lateral thinking is thinking that involves more creative thinkings to reach a conclusion. Lateral thinking seeks to generate new and innovative ideas in ways that we can easily be repeated from time to time. This thinking model helps us especially in brainstorming session where the desired or expected result is a new innovation. And the last, critical thinking. Maybe many of you are already familiar with this one, so it will be easy to imagine. If defined, critical thinking is a thinking that involves analyzing facts in an objective manner so that a judgment can be reached. Critical thinkers don't take things as a face value. They dig deep to ensure that there is a rational thinking and a solid reasons behind that information given to them before they accept it as a truth. System thinking doesn't come easily to everyone. It may be overwhelmed and uncomfortable at first because they become concerned about taking action when they don't know the effect of their suggest solution may have on the system and its parts. But assure that feeling of trepidation is perfectly normal and will begin to ease over time as you reach deeper levels of understanding into the way a system behaves. I'm not here to tell you that transitioning to system thinking is going to be easy, but I'm telling you that it's going to be worth it. Okay, so far I really love this book, starting from a very interesting title, a very great author, and extraordinary book content. So I can conclude that thinking in system is very useful because thinking in system help us look the world in a new way by encouraging us to look at events and patterns by focusing on the connection and relationship systems parts. And also thinking in system keeps us from trying things that produce result quickly and easily fix problems that we do often, for the sake of considering the long term and consequence of our actions. And for me, it's no flaws in this book, because from this book I got a lot of new knowledge that was able to make me care about everything around me. And before that, I still often didn't know how to solve problem properly, but after reading this book, I start to organize my mind in the best possible way so that they are in the line with the thinking system. Okay, so that's all I can say in my video this time. I hope you get a lot of new knowledge from this book, from the book The Art of Thinking and System. And I suggest people all of ages to also read this book, because it will be definitely help you in find a solution for every problem. And thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to comment, like, and share my video so I can get a good score from my lecture. And see you in the next video. Bye.